up with it. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Yeehaw. What's going on? What's going on? The old YouTube world today. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'm just chilling. We're all a little tired after the traveling and this and that, right? So just kind of relaxing away for today. My sink clog up on me. Paintbrush fell down in there. I had to wiggle that out through the trap. Found an old snake inside the drain too as well. So I got that out of there too. So that was good. A pretty chill day, really. A little bit of Fortnite on the PS5 and PC and Switch. All three of us were going at once there. That was pretty fun. But yeah, I just gotta take a break from that stuff for a bit, you know what I mean? I can't sit there and game mode for hours and hours and hours. I do have a lot of footage I gotta get uploaded for you fine people on YouTube. I'm getting everything edited. It's taken longer than I thought because, well, it's a lot of footage to go through, and I got to go through like every minute of it, every second of it, right? So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll slowly get there. I'm going to put it out in like parts, though. Part 1, part 2, part 3. I could probably do it in 3 parts and keep them around 30 minutes long each. And then it'll be, because I don't want to cut out any of the good stuff either, right? Any of the good content that's in there from the water park and from the fun zone and from the zoo. There was a lot of good parts in between there. It's just hard to chop it up into one vlog that you guys will watch for, you know what I mean, over 20 minutes. Like I said, they're probably going to have to be 30 minutes, and I'll have to cut them into 3, right? But because that was a whole week there, you got to remember too. So there's a lot of content I had to cut out just because it was a whole week. It was a Friday to Friday, right? So, and last minute change. We were at a campground, and at the last minute we changed to a motel because the restrictions at the campground we were at. So yeah, we went from there to a motel, and look at this kitty up here. What's he doing? Cat cam now. Just chilling. I don't know if this is a stray or somebody's cat got away, maybe. It's possible. He's just chilling. Not a care in the world. Oh, to be a cat, huh? Not have to worry about anything. Just where you're getting your next meal, brother. Know what I mean? But yeah, guys, we're gonna get to editing the video very soon. Get it up there for you guys live on the page, you know, live on the channel. You know, shout out to everyone who keeps coming in to the. She booted me out again. She does that sometimes, boots me out. You guys, don't forget, double tap that screen, like the live. You might have to go up into the little quarter thing there and like the live. we try to get this out there to more people, right? So that way they can see the beautiful scenery on my channel, that I have all the beautiful content that I have on the channel, because there's lots of content. I had the last year and a half I made content, so definitely go check some of that out. Go check out the channel, guys. Lots of good content on there. The newer content as well. The stuff that was filmed with the Instacam, or the Insta360 Cam X5. I filmed a lot with that, and it turned out really, really good footage on there. So yeah, you guys, give the live a like and a share if you can. You know what I mean? Double tap that screen, like the live. It helps me reach more people. We're trying to get as many subscribers on this channel as we possibly can, guys. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this full time, and venture around and show you guys the beautiful scenery around Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island, all that. But you guys gotta double tap that screen. You gotta like the video. If you don't like the live, then it won't get shown out there, right? So yeah, like the live, guys. Double tap that screen. Let's go. Get the likes up there. Show you what I'm dealing with here today. Kind of a gray day, wet day, rainy day. Looks like I'm in the middle of here, though. We're bushwhacking now, though. We're bushwhacking now. Whoa. It's slightly raining out, drizzling a little bit, so I'm just sitting under cover here, having a cigar. And then I'm going to go in and maybe I can get some video editing done. I'm going to try. I'd like to, for you guys, get a new video up there. Because that whole Magic Mountain in New Brunswick is like a whole thing, right? The whole zoo and like everything. The whole thing up there in Moncton, New Brunswick is like the whole... And I had a whole week of filming, right? So it's like, I'm still going through footage that I uploaded. Like, it's been days now. Now, I will admit I did slack off a bit and take a few breaks here because I've been really tired. And I'll tell you, the hardest part of it all is loading and unloading, right? All that weight of the stuff loading and unloading and loading and unloading, and that's the worst of it. But yeah, we had a really good time though, so it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. 100% worth it. Yeah, we had a good time. You got to have a good time. You're only here for a short time, so you might as well have a good time, right? So the legend says. You guys. A little bird in the tree there. Drop it in the comments below where you guys are watching from right now. I'm always curious to know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm always curious to know where these lives get to. We're in Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia, Canada here. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada. Where are you guys all tuning in from? Where are we making her? Where are we making her? Drop your country flag or something in the comments below. Got to know where everyone's from. I always find it cool and interesting to know where my viewers are from. Drop it in the comments below where you guys are watching from. Double tap that screen, like the video. Something. Let me know you're there watching. Let me know you can hear me. Is the audio good? Is the audio bad? How's the audio? Where's my mods at? I need to know how the audio is. My mods would usually tell me. Where are me mods at? Where are me mods at? We need an audio video check. Audio video check. Mods, where are you? Somebody, gosh darn it, put it in the comments below if you can hear me. All right, brother, thanks. At least somebody let me know. All right there, garlic toes. Thanks, brother. All right. No, I'm just wondering because you're on my AirPods Pro, right? So I didn't know if that affected the quality of the audio or anything, right? So just making sure. Just making sure. But Lord Thunder ain't nobody answers, right? Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. We appreciate that. We were bird watching here in the tree for a second there, but hey, now we're back to just kind of chilling, finishing up my cigar. You know what I mean? And then you guys could probably see that I'm tired as it is right now. Holy cow, guys! We've been busy. We've been on the go. I still got work to do on the bike. I still got I got oil change to do on the truck. That's due in my books. It's not due on the dash yet, but it's due in my books. So I put a couple of road trips on that oil. I'll probably swap it out, right? I just got to get a filter. And the bike, well, the bike really only got one run on that oil, and it's still clean. So I might do one more run on that oil. Hopefully there's a mud run or something coming up soon. I can bring the bike out to that because I got the Assassinator tires on it. So she'd do great at the mud run. She'd do great at the mud run. It'd be a little hard on her, I know. She'd probably get a couple bruises along the way, if you know what I mean. But it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it for the content too. It'd be worth it for the content for sure. I would be doing that alone, with no passenger if we were doing mud run stuff, and the wife would film it, right? Because I don't think she would want to rip it through the mud. If she wants to, she can, and I can film that. That'd be funny too. But like I said, the bike is so aggressive. The throttle response is so aggressive on it that yeah, you gotta between that and the brakes, you just gotta watch yourself, right? You gotta watch yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Because she'll give her the beans, right? She'll give her the beans. She takes up the whole frickin' trailer, brother. She takes up the whole frickin' trailer, like the whole trailer. She takes up, for God's sake. But hey, it is what it is. We got her on there. I strapped her down real good. She ain't coming off of there. And the trailer's rated for 2,100 pounds, so the bike isn't 2,100 pounds. She's pushing 1,000, I'd say. Pushing about 1,000 pounds with the buddy seat on it. 850 max with the buddy seat. Yeah, that's pushing 1,000 pounds, right? Something of that nature, anyway. Something of that nature, anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If you guys are just new here, though, it's a good time now to go check out the channel because I'm gonna go in and actually start editing some video. I'm going to open up DaVinci and basically I'll see where I left off and go from there. I had a few setbacks today. Like I said, my sink, darn, a little paintbrush, little kid's paintbrush fell into the sink. So I had a whole fiasco there to get that out. And I got it out and everything's fine now, no leaks or anything. But that set me back a good hour and a half. And then I gamed out with my little fella there because he loves gaming out with me. And we did that for a bit. And I relaxed for a little bit. But I mean, I got OCD, so I was poking around the house a lot, right? You know what I mean? It's hard for me to just kind of chill, right? You know? I always gotta be doing something kinda, and yeah, so that's where the editing is nice because it keeps me real busy, right? Keeps me real busy. Yeah, darn tootin'. When we were camping the other night, Lord Thunder and how it keeps kicking me off there, right? Kick me off there again. I don't know if it's the internet connection or what it is, but it boots me off there. Even yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying though, when we were camping the other night, I ended up laying on the hat, and well, she's got to get her shape back. You know what I mean? I'll get her shape back to her. That's a good way to do her too. I can kind of see what I'm doing here with her, right? She's leather, right? So it's like I got the stuff is on it, the Bickmore is on it. I was gonna mink oil it, and I may still do that, but some people say the mink oil weakens the leather. So for for a hat, it's not recommended or whatever. The Bickmore was recommended more for the hat, but for the boots, I used mink oil on the boots, and it keeps them perfectly like waterproof and like dirt proof almost. Now I could shine up that blue part because it does shine up a little bit. If you can see in there, I did a little test and shined her up a little bit. So I don't know. They're so darn comfortable. They were labeled when I bought them as all day comfort. So I was thinking of a good everyday boot. All day comfort would be good. By Air too, by the way. They're by if anybody knows this company here. Air right? Whatever that company is, they're Air. They make all kinds of good gear, boots, real good boots. So far, like these been my everyday wear now for a while, and they haven't let me down at all. So we'll see. The rubber sole started coming off of my other boots I got, and I only wore them once, but I may have kicked something. I may have kicked something with them, and they're not built quite as strong as the Air boots. So I might have split it open. I don't know. I can't remember. But I know I had them on one night when I was doing a live up in New Brunswick. And I was sitting on that bench, and I think I might have kicked something over there. There was a brick or a rock or something when I was walking back, and it probably chipped it. And then the rubber started peeling back. But I got the shoe goo on her, so it doesn't peel back anymore. Shoe goo does really good too for fixing up your boots or shoes or whatever. I'm telling you, I've used shoe glue on a little bit of everything, to be honest. It's a good adhesive. It's a good adhesive, and it dries pretty darn clear. So it's pretty good. Back in the day, when I used to skateboard and stuff, you'd use the shoe glue to put your shoes back together, right? Because they'd fall apart in a couple of days from the grip tape, right? So yeah, I always fucking I skateboarded back in the day too. Lord Thunder and I did. Yeah, skateboarded back in the day. I mean, we all we all we all have a past. I mean, I'm 36, so you know, I went through a couple decades. You know, a few decades. I'm into my third decade here. First decade would have been childhood. Second decade would have been, the road to manhood. And in the middle of all that, I joined the military. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna shut down this live anyway, and we'll go do some editing. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for likes. Thanks for the subs, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.